Hi everyone, welcome to the Looms video helping you connect AC cables with SolShare 2. Always consult the SolShare installation manual for more information.
Let's start by preparing the required tools and supplies. Other tools from a standard solar installation toolkit will also be required. For compliance with ASN ZS 4777.1/2024, each SolShare tenancy connection must have a separate means of isolation externally and adjacent to SolShare. The inverter isolator must also provide suitable overcurrent protection. Install a maintenance isolator box with SolShare AC isolators for grid isolation. Other terminations and switches, such as the inverter isolator, may also be included in the maintenance isolator box. For optimal cable entry into SolShare, the maintenance isolator box can be installed directly below SolShare. Ensure all required clearances are observed. Open SolShare's installation cover using a 4mm hex key to unscrew the two screws on the front of SolShare. Inspect SolShare for damage before continuing. Ensure no dust, debris, or water enters SolShare while the installation cover is open. Remove plugs from any holes on the bottom of SolShare that will be used for cable entry. Install suitable glands/plugs for all cable entry holes to maintain the IP65 rating of SolShare for dust and water protection for all installation locations. The supplied plugs may be used for any unused cable entry holes. Terminate the earth and neutral connections in SolShare. A cable strip length guide has been provided. SolShare requires only a single earth and a single neutral. An optional inverter neutral connection may be made where the inverter gets its neutral via SolShare. Terminate the connections from the inverter in SolShare. Remember that the maximum current into SolShare is 50 or 10 kVA per phase. Exceeding this may cause damage to SolShare. Terminate at least one tenancy connection per phase in SolShare. Ensure the phase of each tenancy's solar connection matches the phase of that tenancy's grid supply. For cable and overcurrent protection sizing, remember that at times, the full per-phase inverter output can be directed to a single tenancy. Where single-phase tenancy connections are made, ensure all cabling meets the needs of relevant regulations, including the fact that where tenancy connections form part of a multiple electrical installation, these must not be installed in the same conduit or multi-core cable. Ensure all tenancy connection cables are suitably labelled. Labels have been provided with SolShare. Terminate the connections from the maintenance isolator box in the switchboard or switchboards. Always follow your project's single-line diagram. Typically, the solar point of connection for each tenancy must be on the load side of that tenancy's main switch, normal. A main switch inverter must be installed for each tenancy. Once again, label all cables for effective future troubleshooting and servicing. In relevant jurisdictions, emergency backstop equipment must be installed. This functionality is provided by the inverter, not SolShare. Emergency backstop compliant metering is required and is typically installed at the building's main incomer.